So, as promised, it's how to make a wire figure. So start off with a pack of aluminium garden wire like this. 2mm thick. You get it from most florist supplies. So you start your figure by making the head. So you take the end of the wire and you make a little loop so big. It's about the size of a tangerine or a small orange. Make a loop one way, then you bend the wire around to make like a halo, and then you bend the wire all the way around like this. So you've made the start of a ball, and then you keep on bending your wire. It's like you're wrapping up an invisible ball. So you can cup the ball in the palm of your hand like that and keep on turning it, changing direction as you go. And the more you wrap it up, the firmer this ball becomes. We're changing direction, wrapping, wrapping, wrapping around until you have a ball like that. Then you create a little bit of a neck like that, and then you need a ruler. So it's all about proportions. So a little bit for the neck, and then you bend the arm. Now the arm is going to be 3 times the size of the head. So you measure the head, top to bottom. This one is roughly 6 centimetres. I'd keep it roughly, otherwise you're doing complicated maths. So 6 centimetres, arm is 3 times the length of that. So with your ruler, I'm going to measure 18 centimetres. Bend the wire around, and then you twist the wire back on itself like that until you get back to the neck. So you've got a head and an arm. Now you need the second arm. Again, ruler, measure 18 centimetres to there, bend and wrap around. So all the time I'm keeping this coil of wire together. I'm not going to cut it at all. So I bend the wire all the way around back to the neck. So you've got a head and 2 arms. Now for the body. So the body is going to be 2.5 times the size of the head. So the head was 6 centimetres, so the body is going to be 15 centimetres. And then we create a loop like this, back to the top of the neck. Just pinch it down, and then we're wrapping the body very loosely. So I'm putting my fingers inside the body and wrapping around very, very loosely. And that just creates the rib cage like that. So we've got the head, arms, body. Go to the legs, and the legs next is going to be 3.5 times the size of the head. So the head was 6 centimetres, and the legs are going to be 21 centimetres, down to about there. So that's to the bottom of the leg. Then I'm going to create a little loop just for the foot, and then we wrap the wire back up the leg like this, all the way to the top. So you're wrapping around. Again, I'm not cutting the wire. We get to the top of the body, and I'm going to bring the wire just up over the shoulders just to kind of tie it off. So there we go. So one leg, and now the second leg, again, same size as the first, so that's 3 times the size of the head. Makes it 21 centimetres to there. Loop to make the foot, and then once more, I'm just wrapping the wire around the leg. And try not to get caught up in as I go. There we go. And that is the second leg right there. What we'll do now is we'll go and wrap around the other legs. Now we've got our basic figure with the head, 2 arms, body and leg. I'm going to wrap around the legs again. And the trick now really is to keep on wrapping this figure in the wire until you have no more wire. There's roughly about 14 metres of wire per row. When you get to the top of this leg again, I'm just going to wrap around the body, just making it secure, wrap around the other leg. So the reason why we use aluminium wire is it's very, very bendable, as you can see. Very pliable, quite safe. And because we're not cutting it, there's going to be no sharp edges. Wrapping up this leg. And now I'm going to start wrapping around the body again, just to give it a bit more thickness, a bit more depth. Get to the top, I'm going to go around the arms again. And really it's up to you as to the order in which you do things now. Once you've got this basic figure, you can keep on wrapping round. So it's around the arm, I'm going to wrap around this arm again, get to the end, wrap back, And don't forget, you can go up, wrap around the head again. Sometimes it's good, it gives the neck a bit of thickness as well to go up over the head, like that. And then round the body once more. Every time you go round, obviously you're getting less and less wire. And I'm going to go around the leg again, because it just gives it strength in case you want your figures to stand up, which you can balance. And again, I'm keeping this main roll of wire out of the way so I'm not going to get it tangled. And then once you've made it, obviously you can pose this figure how you like. So back around the body, back around the arms again, like this. And this wire comes in, well, so far I've found about 30 different colours of it. Just using gold because it will stand up quite well. It's quite a gloomy day outside. So we're wrapping round, keep on going. Maybe a bit more on the body, a bit more on the legs. There we go, a bit more up there. Around the other legs, so at least they're similar thickness. Once you get the hang of this, I'm doing this in a kind of slow way, just so you can kind of see where I'm going, but you can get quite quick at this. Round up the body, keep on wrapping and wrapping, arms at the end. And then once you've got the very end of the wire, just bend it, tuck it inside the body, bend your feet up, like that, and very simply is how you make your wire sculpture figure. And again, this you can then pose however you want. What we tend to do is attach it to a base, or we can put some stronger wire to create a spine so it stands. And then if you get bored of the pose you've got, you rechange it to make another one. There you go.